hop flight from Belfast Aldergrove, if I can't even talk, down to Bristol. Be on the Vatsim network. Hope there's no one online at the moment locally, but there is down towards our destination airport. So hopefully planning to be in the air in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I've moved the time slightly on here just so that it's a little bit of daylight left. But without further ado, let's get set up. Batteries on, ADIR's on. Got about 10 minutes to wait for that. We'll get our pumps on. It's going to be going dark soon, so we'll pop some lighting on. Cool. Another no-go light, so they know we're on board. Ground crew, that is. Okay, when we come down here, first things first, we turn on these switches here, and then here, and then over here as well. 1, 2. About 40 seconds for a self-test. Cool. And whilst that's doing that, let's jump into our FMC. So what we're going to do first of all is pop our cost index in. We are going to pop our centre of gravity in, so we're just going to put 0 fuel weight, which is 50.2, and our 21.77 is our centre of gravity. Into there. Now that actually doesn't do anything at the moment, but once the mod team have worked on the fuel planning part, that will all show in there. Next, we're going to go to our performance page. We're going to pop /1000 is our thrust altitude. Okay, and we're going to go a flaps to takeoff. We're not going to do a flex temp. Okay, and then into our flight plan, we are simply going out on a 25. There's no seed. We're just going to go straight to Lisbon. If I bring up the route here, actually, if I bring the other screen over. So there's our route. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so we're just going to take off to Lisbon, Ringer, Bab over Liverpool. If I bring that out, and Chester, over Church, Stretton and Shropshire, Shrewsbury, down towards Bristol. Cool. So the MCU or MDU is really easy to set up at the minute because there's not too much to do. We are going to be an ILS 27 arrival, and we're going to be a Bristol 1 Alpha arrival as well, and we have no vires. Now when we get close to the destination, I will actually take over and vector if there's no ATC online. If not, ATC will vector us. So our flight plan has been filed. Yep, our flight plan has been filed nicely as well. So most of what we're doing now is sitting around waiting for the IRS to align. In the meantime, we need to turn the lights on here, turn the lights on here. We need to put our flight director on, our auto throttle. Our initial climb out is 4,000. I am going to control the speed here. We're going to start this again. Okay, so where was I? Sorry, I got way late. So I'm going to control the speed at 180 knots. I'm going to manually manage the speed. I don't think it does a great job at first at managing the speed. 180 I want, and I'm just going to click it down, and then I'll hand over control to the aircraft when we get to 10,000 feet in case it decides to speed off at 200 millimile an hour. Right, okay, so IRS line in 7 minutes. We need to set the local QNH, which is 1016, is it? I thought it was 1022, unless we've got a problem with dot meta EGAA. It is 1022. Weather's out. The weather's not matching up again. Okay, well, .com1 will be 122.8 and .sq will be 22 below. So that's just setting our radio frequency and also our squawk. Why do I do it on vPilot? Just simply, it's easier, but also on here, you notice the radio frequency hasn't pushed through to here, but it has. The squawk has. So yeah, I'll just do it. I know it's been done. Then I don't get caught out by the Vatsim controllers. So back to our Navigraph screen for tonight. Just make that large. Let's just have a look at
Belfast traffic, November 4, November Romeo, passing runway 22 to the left. Belfast traffic.
So we're just going to push back. We're going to turn left down to Alpha 1 and then away we go. Cool. And then our departure is gone here. Cool. Lovely. So we're just pretty much waiting for the IRS now. Whilst we're doing that, we will now start the APU. Ready to start the engines and push back. So not much else to do now for the next 4 minutes. We'll push spacebar to get the higher view. Let's have a quick look at little LabNap. Now we are the only aircraft here at the minute at this airport. I was going to have a look around. We can go outside and have a look. You can see we're starting to get towards sunset. Beautiful airport here. See the sea just to the side, and that's lovely. See an aircraft up the top. We'll actually have a look at the map and see who that is and where he's going, because we've got some time on our hands. For that, I'll go to the Vatsim map. We're not showing up yet because we're not Squawk Mode Charlie, but here we have somebody going to, I can't read it. He's just taken off from Belfast City. He doesn't seem to have a flight plan filed. And then there's another easy from here, but just taken off from Aldergrove. Cool. So just before I went live, he'd taken off. Lovely. Right, just move that to my second screen and resize it so I can see it. Cool. I do wish that the developers would make this a little quicker. When I had the Aerosoft version of this aircraft, it was 7 minutes, and there was an option in the settings to make it immediate. So a bit of a ball ache, just sat here waiting for this. Oh, the other thing I have to do, if I haven't done it, have I done the performance page with the thrust yet? I've got the new scenery at Bristol, the UK 2000s. Now, any add-on scenery, as you'll see, it's not putting the ILS frequency in. at all, so we've got to put that in manually, so I'm glad I've just remembered. And just from the top of my head, it was what I think it's 110.15, but I'll just double check it. 110.15, yep. So all you got to do on that is to type it in 110.15, tap it against the third line down, and it's in, and it's corrected. And there we go, it's as easy as that. Can hear the APU starting to pipe up. There it goes. And our iOS will align in approximately 1 minute. Alright, why are we not seeing? Oh, there we are. Okay, and we're aligned, we're ready to go. So at that point, we're going to call for pushback. There's nobody at the airport, so I'm not going to call out any traffic yet, but I will when we get near the runway. We're going to start a dual engine start. We're going to pop our strobe lights onto automatic and our beacon lights on. We've got our seatbelt lights going on. And 1 minute and 43 seconds after the IRS aligned, we're going. That's a record for me. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it, that? Okie dokie, we'll send our pushback there, Shift and P if you're not aware. Our engines are alive, our APU can go off. Taxi light on. Quick controls check. All good. Engine start mode and flaps 2. And all to go traffic, Easy 500 is taxi into runway 25. Let's do this, let's go. Apologies about the zooming in then, I just caught the wrong button with my joystick. So one thing I need to check today, this mod version that I've got here is a development mod. Now the problem I've been having with it is the speed's been racing off. And it hasn't been listening to the altitudes. So today we're going to ask it to climb to 4,000. And we're going to ask it to climb at 2,000 feet per minute. I will use manage speed, but I've been having some real problems with the speed just getting out of control. So let's get ready. We need to go to mode Charlie on Vatsim. Now we've got Dublin Centre on, so we may need to go to those guys as we go over. just checking the website, it says there are no controllers online, so I've not got my clearance from anybody. Not too far off. Okay, we'll ease off for speed. We will go nose lights, takeoff lights, runway lights are on. We're already in mode Charlie. Weather radar on. Let's just pop that there. All to go traffic. Easy 560 is lining up runway 25. Just need to move the screen down so I can see the speeds. It'll take off over the sea by the look of it. Okay, and we're ready to go. Speed's alive. $80 knots. V1. Positive rate. Gear up. We're going to go to climb thrust. We're going to bring our nose down. And then autopilot 1 on. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? And into the clouds we go. We're now flaps 0. Making sure we're climbing, because we wasn't climbing then for a second. Yeah, we're climbing. I will move the speed book to 200. We'll now climb to our speed of 20, our altitude of 29, our cruise. Coming up on standard pressure. Okay, standard set. If London North is on, which it is, I'm expecting to go to the controller any minute now. As soon as we get to 10,000 feet, I'm going to pop it into managed speed and I'm going to see how it copes. Last couple of attempts, it's not done a brilliant job at it. But I don't want to overspeed under 10,000 feet, so we'll wait. Okay, 10,000 feet. So we will turn off our lights. Now we will go, here we go, let's see what happens. We're going to go into manage speed. So we may stop climbing for a second whilst the aircraft spools up. Yeah, so what it's done, it's leveled the aircraft out for a minute now just to build the speed up to climb speed of 320 knots, I believe. Yeah, and then it will suddenly start climbing again. Cool. So just as we're now we've taken off, what I am going to do is just, it's a short flight, I'm just going to program our arrival into here. So let's grab the meta for, we don't know if this is going to be right now, but here we go. Dot meta EGGD. So we have a QNH of 1021. We have a temperature of 14 with a dew point of 12. Our winds are 240 at 5 knots. Transition altitude is 6,000. And MDA is 250, not really, it reads that at the minute. Like cruise. Okay. Stunning as normal. Well, thank you, Kevin Hendon, for subscribing. Do you want to test the widget on my chatting as well, just to see if we get a chat message through on the screen? So we should have a little. No, it's not going to work, is it? Okay, chat box. Let's try again. Oh, it is there. Cool. Got it working, lovely. Alright, let's have a quick look at the radar to see how close we are from the air traffic control. Right, we're probably about 5 to 10 minutes away from their airspace. Ah, so we're currently in Scottish airspace. I didn't realise that. Okay. There we go. We are 133.70. Datacom 133.70. Right, where are we? EGAA. London Centre, good evening, EZY 500 with you at 29,000 in Mount EGAA.
EZY 500 London Control, hello, Squawk 0545, it's a Bristol 1 Alpha arrival.
0545 and Bristol 1 Alpha arrival, EZY 500, thank you. 0545 dot SQ 0545. There we go, so we've just got to our cruising altitude. So I'm just going to push the aircraft to Mach 8.8. Very cloudy. I live in Birmingham and it's raining right now, so we shall see what Bristol's like. Let's have a look at the meta. Hugh at 14, broken at Hugh at 1,400, broken at 4,900. Okay. It's quiet tonight on the network.
26905, you look to have just done a quite sharp turn. Report your intentions.
Well, you told me to press Y, so I did, and then it sent me into slew mode, and I started spinning round rapidly.
Oh my goodness, I sent that to the wrong aircraft because another aircraft asked me how to get out of slew. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. I am set slew mode up as well, so but I will be heading back to my plan because my location, you know.
26905, don't worry about it. Turn right now, heading 130 degrees.
Yeah, thank you. Flight level 50.
I think everyone was talking then.
Tommy Tomjet 134, resume on navigation direct for Ribble if you can.
Direct Ribble, resuming navigation, Tomjet 134.
London Control, good evening, Mickey 3349er. With you, passing flight level 210, inbound Liffey.
Oh, thank you, Paul, for subscribing.
Valet 33.
Very much
Valet
appreciated.
3349er, London Control, good evening, Chase 2 Delta, arrive.
Expect Chase 2 Delta arrival at Birmingham, Mickey 3349er.
Good Centre, Rhino 1986 is with you at flight level 9000.
Rhino 1986, London Control, hello, fly heading 145.
Fly heading 145.
Rhino 1986, climb flight level 190.
Turn return 190.
So this guy will see us all the way down.
Sorry,
to the
say again?
ground. That's good.
Was that message for me then, climb 190?
A firm, fly heading 145, climb flight level 190.
Roger that, mate.
Easy 500, route direct to Carno.
Route direct Carno, easy 500. Carno, gotta find it.
London Control, can we resume navigation speed at 695?
Stupid 695, I thought you didn't, your flight plan ends at no grid, doesn't it? So there's no point in putting you back on a nav, but no, we won't be able to due to other aircraft.
Say again, speed at 695.
Stupid 695 negative.
So, what heading do you want me to go on?
Stupid 695, fly heading 145.
Heading 145 for speed at 695. Thank you.
Rhino 1986, fly heading 140 degrees.
Fly at 140 degrees, 1986.
London Control, good evening, speedbird 769 over here.
Speedbird 769 and London Control, hello, Logan 1 Hotel arrival, descend flight level 300.
Logan 1 Hotel and descent flight level 300, speedbird 769.
Speedbird 695, what is the, do you know the active runway in Heathrow right now?
Speedbird 695 will be confirmed by the next sector. Confirm heading 145.
Affirmative, Speedbird 695. Oh no, we are on a heading of 140, but we are just still coming around to 145. Speedbird 695.
Speedbird 695, report heading to London Control 127.825, goodbye.
127.825 for Speedbird 695, thank you and goodbye.
Rhino 1986, report the heading that you're flying.
Rhino 1986 is turning onto 140.
Roger, thanks.
And Control, very good evening, we're in the South Local Lima, Control 230.
Rhino 5 Papa Lima, London Control, good evening, climb flight level 250, Mersey 2 Bravo, arrive.
Mersey 2 Bravo arrival, and can we please maintain these plateaus for now? I guess for all the trip long.
Rhino 5 Papa Lima, Roger, that's amended, maintain flight level 230.
I'm doing 230 right South Local Lima, thank you.
Ryanair 1986, report heading to London Control 127.825, goodbye.
127.825, thank you very much.
Tomjet 134, monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Monitor Unicorn 122.8, goodbye, good night.
Control, good evening, Mika 105, flight level 230, inbound Liffey.
Dallas 1045, London Control, roger, turn right, heading 110 degrees.
Right, 110 degrees, Mika 105.
Mechanic 3349, route direct, knock-in.
Direct, knock-in, Mika 3349.
Mechanic 1045, chase 2 Delta, arrival.
Chase 2 Delta arrival, Mika 105.
Easy 500, descend flight level 270.
Descending to flight level 270, easy 500.
Easy 500, descend now, flight level 270.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the speed to catch up. It is descending now, thanks. Easy 500.
Roger. Easy 500, contact London Control 127.825, goodbye.
127.825, thanks for your help, bye bye.
Dallas 3349, when ready, descend flight level 200, level by knock-in.
Now corrected.
Roger.
London, good evening, easy 500 is with you. We are at 27,000 in Bancano.
Easy 500, London Control, roger.
Alright, this is Bravo Charlie 1680. Could I please have pushback clearance?
Okay, Bravo Charlie 1680, negative, you need your flight plan clearance first. If you're not sure what you're doing, I suggest you log off and read through the Pilot Resource Centre at vatsim.net to find out how you're meant to fly on the network correctly, and there's lots of videos on YouTube and stuff. If you're not going to be able to do it correctly, my sector's getting a bit too busy now, I'm not going to be able to help you that much.
Alright, great, thank you.
See the 714 climb flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, speed bird 7 first.
Chevron 67 Papa, route direct to Leicester.
To Leicester, 6 Alpha.
Viking 333, climb flight level 330.
Flight level 330, Viking 333.
See the 714, climb flight level 210.
Flight level 210, speed bird 7 first.
500, when ready, descend on 150 level by Riles.
Descend to 150 level by rails. Easy 500.
London Control, very clear to go, EZA 729 Mike, the bus is one stand to with QNH10 to request clearance, please, for Edinburgh.
Easy 729 Michael under control, hello, clear to Edinburgh, only to Bravo departure, squawk 1473.
Clear for Edinburgh, only to Bravo departure, 1473, 729 Mike.
729 Mike, correct.
London Control, clear to Bravo, flight 737.
Santa 1 Bravo, London control, hello, Logan 1 hotel arrival.
Logan 1 hotel arrival, any drop out restrictions today, Santa 1 Bravo.
Sorry, sir, saying any last part?
Santa 1 Bravo does not teach you any drop out restrictions today.
Sorry, your transmission broke up. After what restrictions?
Altitude restrictions on the arrival of Santa 1 Bravo.
AFM, you'll be flying the standard arrive, the altitude restrictions for airspace. Viking 333, reconsider navigation direct to Redford. Viking 333, reconsider navigation direct to Redford.
Direct to Redford, Viking 333.
Carlo 30, descent flight level 80.
804, Carlo 30.
Air Canada 849, contact London Control 133.7.
137, good one.
Charlie 1680. I'm going to currently just change my plane. Is that alright?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you can do what you like.
Alright, thank you.
Right now, 1986, contact London Control 129.425.
129.425, right at 19.
Speedbird 965, 695, even descend flight level 80. Speedbird 695, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80.
Outlook 30, contact London Control, Heathrow Director even, 119.725.
119.725, Outlook 30, good night.
Shelter 1 Bravo, redirect to Sabre.
Direct Sabre with Santa 1 Bravo, could you provide radar vector to the equipment?
I can do, you're not able to fly the arrival.
Able to fly the arrival, just not able to proceed direct Sabre from present due to equipment. Can you give me initial vector to Sabre to intercept?
AFM flight heading 285.
Heading 285, thank you very much for Santa 1 Bravo.
London Control, good evening, Speedbird 569, over to flight level 3.
So many new people on here that have not bothered to read up.
Sorry, Speedbird 769, London Control, hello. Redirect to Logan, descent level 250, level Logan.
Direct Logan, flight level 250, level Logan, Speedbird 769.
London 2729, make stand to
729 Mike, that's push and start is approved.
London, good evening, November 25 Bravo, request IFR clearance to Gatwick as well.
Station calling if you're on the ground at Liverpool, is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, you need the North sector 133.7.
133.7, bye.
London Control, Ryan, 3 Bravo November, flight level 200.
3 Bravo November, London Control, hello. Jersey 1 Whiskey arrival, descend flight level 80.
Jersey 1 Whiskey, descend flight level 80, right then 3 Bravo November, thanks.
Lufthansa 1 Hotel, Lufthansa 1 Bravo, turn right heading 300 degrees.
Heading 300 degrees for Santa 1 Bravo.
Speedbird 695, fly heading 130 degrees.
too far to go. So we are it's going to be a runway 27, so I think we'll get vectors tonight. So we should, from memory, come in and we'll be vectored around to do that. Cool. That sky looks awesome.
Oh, this is KLM1680. What did you say I could find this thing? Vatsim, correct?
Bless him.
Okay, 1680 Echo, go to Vatsim.net, and then the pilot resource centre is linked in there, and you'll be able to find a load of information there on how to do it. Also, just there's lots of videos on YouTube on how to fly on the Vatsim network, which are really helpful.
Bless him.
Easy.
Ready for descent Lufthansa 1 Bravo and confirm we are clear to intercept Logan 1 Hotel.
Lufthansa 1 Bravo, keep on heading for now for sequencing. Flight heading 320 to be in descent level 250.
Sequence flight number 250, right heading 320 Lufthansa 1 Bravo.
Speedbird 695, contact user direct 119.725. 119.725.
Control, Rhino 1986 with the flight level 330.
Rhino 1986, London Control, hello, redirecting Vavic.
Redirected to Valley, thank you.
London leaving with 1 Alpha is at 44 Romeo Luton, F321, Juliet 1022, IFR2 Warsaw, please.
Also, just stand by 1 moment, I just need to stop this sector X, so other sectors are logging off, so I might need to downside. Easy 500, be closing the west sector now, so you can continue to come 122.8.
122.8, thanks for your help, buddy. It sounds like you got your hands full. Have a good one. Right, .com.
London, good evening, B-line, 200 Delta.
Right, okay. So, down to 7,000. We're on our own, kids. Let's do this. Drop the speed down manually because this mod has a habit of doing it after we've passed 10,000. We'll just apply a little bit of speed brake for a minute, which will just help bring that speed down. Otherwise, we'll stop descending, as you can see. So now we've hit our target speed. The aircraft will now continue to descend. Okie dokie. Let's bring that onto this screen so I can see it better. So the aircraft is going to take us off on a different journey, and we're just going to come off that now and go to our own vectors. So we're going to continue at, where are we now? Are we 170? So let's just continue at around 170. down to 10,000 feet, landing lights on. Okay, so we're going to turn to a heading of let's have a look. 140. And we're going to vector ourselves for a straight-in approach. Just so people, you can see what we're going to be doing here is we're going to come off of the main track now, and we're going to come down. We're going to pick up and jump in. Oops, I've just pulled that up. There we go. Right, starting to get some nice night lighting. So looking at the map, we're just coming up over the Severn bridge. I guess will be down there somewhere. Now we're going to be landing into the Bristol UK 2000 brand new software they've just released. For anybody that's going to go and buy this, Asobo's got a glitch at the minute that if you add on an airport, the ILS frequency does not port over. So what you need to do is, I've already done it, but click radio nav and just type the frequency in here, otherwise you won't find the ILS frequency. Okay, so we're going to descend down to 5,000 feet. Into local QNH, which is 1023. Get a .com1 and no, it's not, it's .meta for EGGD Bristol. We can see it's 1023 there as well. Okay, cool. And the wind is 310 at 4 knots. See what we've got programmed in. I wonder why it's still saying we're cruising when we're descending. I don't know. Right. 310 and 4. A third one. There we go. Cool. It's gorgeous red sky at night. Just looking at the plate, our intercept height is 2,500. So we're now going to descend down to 3,000. It's a shame. I thought we were going to get ATC all the way from start to finish, but nope, wasn't to be. That looks nice. See the airport over there. That's not my airport though. Do you know what airport is that? I need to have a look at the map. Our airport's that away. Somewhere over there. Okay. So, because I've taken the aircraft off its normal approach path, I'm going to manually activate the approach phase. I'm now going to put it into manage speed, and we should now decelerate. ILS is now visible, which is good. And we are below the glide slope. So just going to bring our vector in to 200, I think. Cool. Just for viewers online, you'll see now of what we're achieving. And now we just drop down to our intercept altitude of 2.5. We go flaps 1. Brakes. Speed brakes armed. Approach. And we've got lock.
2,500.
Okay, we're 8 miles out. Gear down. Flaps 3. Just about to hit our glide slope. Bristol traffic, easy 500 is on final 6, steer me. Flaps full. Take in the scenery. It's just gorgeous. System-wise, this is an i7 9700K. It's got a RTX 2070 Super, and it's 16 gig of RAM. But we're running at full 4K and ultra settings, and we're getting 30 to 50 frames in an Airbus cockpit. I don't know if you can see the frames coming through on your screens, but I'm getting 42 frames per minute, and I'm happy with that in full 4K on ultra settings, everything maxed out. I'm more than happy with 40 frames. Okay. Cabin crew advised, geared down, flaps are full, parking, auto brake set. Landing check is complete. So at 400 feet, don't know why that's saying we're at 1,000. Right, 400 radio. I'm expected to see the word land appear. There we go. And that's me just testing the mod. It doesn't auto land yet, but it will.
200.
Okay, my airplane.
100.
flaps up. There we go. Knots. We're going to make that. Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, squeeze. Oh, just made it. Bristol traffic, easy 500, clear the runway. Okay, and we're going to go into lights off. Taxi lights on, mode Charlie off. And let's just taxi through to... Taxi lights go on. Yeah. It's not lighting the outside. Back on the yellow line because I'm not concentrating. Welcome to Bristol, the UK 2000's latest release. Looks quite nice other than the fact I've got a runway inspection car in my way. Get out the way, get out the way, move. So for people that fly MSFS, you'll notice you've got no labels at the minute on any of the runways. Of any of the stands, so this is quite nice now to see that we're at stand 20. Oh, it was dark, I couldn't see. It's 26. Right, let's just get ready. Welcome to Bristol. We're done. And do we have external power? We do. Thank you for watching, guys. Please